Okay, so let's talk about the future of work. We're going to cut through all the noise and hype around AI to build a real-world toolkit for 2026, one that actually helps you get things done.
You've seen it, right? It feels like every single app out there has just tacked on a chatbot and is now calling itself AI-powered. One of our sources really hit the nail on the head with this quote. It kind of perfectly captures that feeling that we're all swimming in AI options, but most of them don't really feel like true innovation.
So that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? How do you sift through the thousands of tools, all screaming for your attention, and find the few that are genuinely going to make your job easier, faster, and, better? Well, think of this as your guide through the AI jungle. And here's the big secret right up front. The goal isn't to find the one best AI tool. The real game changer is finding the right tool that plugs directly into your specific workflow.
Okay, before we dive into names, you've got to understand this one key difference. On one side, you have AI coding assistants like GitHub Copilot. They're like a partner, suggesting code, but you are always in the driver's seat. You're in control. On the other side, AI app builders. Here, you give the AI a prompt and it builds the entire thing for you. The AI is in control. So the first question you have to ask yourself is, are you looking for a copilot or are you looking for an autopilot?
Let's kick things off with our first big category, AI tools built for analyzing stuff. This is all about taking the absolute chaos of information we face every day and turning it into something that actually makes sense.
And I'm sure this feels familiar. All your most important insights are trapped, right? They're buried in massive spreadsheets, scattered across endless documents, and hidden inside hours and hours of meeting recordings. It's a huge challenge just to connect the dots.
So for your structured data, you've got a few heavy hitters. Think of it this way. If your whole company runs on Microsoft, Power BI is a no-brainer. It's cheap, and its Copilot lets you ask questions just by typing them out. Now, if you need to create absolutely beautiful boardroom-ready charts, that's Tableau's specialty, but you'll pay a premium for that polish. Then there's Zirv, which is really built for the hardcore data science teams. Its AI is context-aware, meaning it doesn't just see one line of code, it sees your entire project, which makes its suggestions way smarter.
But let's be real. Analysis isn't just about neat and tidy spreadsheets. So much of our critical work happens in the messy world of back-to-back-to-back meetings, where key decisions can just vanish into thin air. Okay, for meetings, you have three big players that solve very different problems. Otter.ai is your go-to for just getting a solid, searchable transcript of a meeting, simple and effective. Fathom is a huge favorite with sales teams, mainly because its free version is just unbelievably good. Unlimited recordings. But Read AI is doing something totally different. It connects the dots between your meetings, your emails, and your Slack chats. It understands that a meeting isn't just an island, it's part of a bigger conversation. And get this, here's what happens when you connect those dots. According to the research, people who use a tool like Read AI end up going to 20% fewer meetings. Why? Because the key information is so easy to find and share, people don't need to be on every single call just to stay in the loop. I mean, that's not just a feature, that's giving you a day back every week.
All right, let's switch gears. We've talked about making sense of information. Now let's talk about creating new things. This is where generative AI really starts to feel like magic, taking you from a scary blank page to a finished product.
We've all felt it, right? The pressure to produce more, faster. You've got to ship code, design visuals, write copy, build presentations. The demand for speed is just relentless.
For developers, there are really three different flavors to choose from. GitHub Copilot is probably the easiest way to get started, especially if you're new to this. Cursor is kind of seen as the gold standard for pros. It can handle really tough, complex changes that span across a bunch of different files. And then you've got Claude Code, which is at its best when you give it a big, complicated goal and just let it run. It's much more autonomous.
When it comes to creating media, tools are getting super specialized. You've got ElevenLabs, which is all about what you hear. It generates some of the most realistic AI voices I've ever heard, straight from text. Then, for what you see, there's Synthesia. You feed it a script and it creates a whole video with a professional AI presenter. It's perfect for things like HR training videos, where you need every video to be consistent and on brand.
And the quality is just getting insane. One user described ElevenLabs by saying, "The voices sound supernatural. You can even add little tags to your text to make the voice whisper, or sound sarcastic or excited. It gives you this incredible level of creative control that just wasn't possible before."
Okay, lightning round. Here are a few other creative tools you need to know.
ChatGPT is still the ultimate Swiss Army knife, and its new image generation is fantastic. For pure artistic firepower, Midjourney is still the king. The images it creates are just stunning. If you hate, absolutely hate, making presentations, Gamma will change your life. And for anyone doing serious research, Perplexity AI is a must-have. It's like a search engine that cites its sources from academic papers.
So we've looked at tools to analyze information and tools to create new things. Now let's zoom out and talk about the big picture. Because the real skill here isn't just knowing a list of apps, it's knowing how to pick the right AI partner for any given job.
And this is maybe the most important takeaway of all. The AI revolution isn't going to be one giant killer app that does everything. No way. It's going to be about you building your own custom crew of specialized AI partners that make you better at what you do.
So how do you do it? It's a simple 3-step process. First, get super specific about your pain point. What's that one repetitive task you hate doing? Start there. Second, always test drive the free version with a real work task, not some fake demo. And third, this one is huge, make sure it plays nicely with the tools you already use. An amazing tool that's a silo is just another headache. And that really brings us to the final thought. We're heading into a world where your most valuable, most productive coworker might not even be a person. It'll be a team of specialized AIs you've chosen to help you work smarter. The only question left is, are you ready to start building that team?